Hello, welcome to the channel. So when you're trying to learn about self-growth, experts will tell you on YouTube the first step for you to grow yourself, to figure out what is wrong with you is like just journaling, writing down your dreams, your goals. Who are you? Where did you come from? What is your source? What is your energy? What inspires you? Man, I don't know if anyone has been in the rock bottom before, but I have been there. And at that point, you are not thinking of you've disconnected from life. All you're thinking about is like you're depressed, you're anxious, you're having suicidal thoughts. So at that point, there's nothing really exciting for you to want to write down. You can't figure out what to write down about your life because you feel like your life has come to a total close. It's dark. Now, I have a PhD in actually writing. I've had a lot of journals, but I didn't start with journaling. I didn't start with just writing down because what to do with life. I didn't start here. I started with one thing that I will share with you today. Now, whenever anything is messy, let's say your car, your body, let's say you have a health challenge, what else? Even in school, the first step is actually always assessment. The point where, okay, let's just know what is wrong with this thing. Like, what is wrong with this? And let's take a test. Let's assess this thing. Even in brands, before I work on any brand, I always start with an assessment. Before you want to rebrand, why do you want to rebrand? Let's do the analysis. It's the same thing for humans too. Now, most people have lived through life from birth till they died, and they never really understood who they are. And how do you know who you are? It's not really from writing down, because trust me, you have to have knowledge about who you are to know who you are and to evolve from there. Now, let me break it down for you. Let me keep it simple. The very first step for you to discovering yourself, coming to a point of awareness of what is wrong with you and why your life is the way it is by taking a test. Most of you have taken HIV test, malaria test, typhoid test, but you've never taken this one test, and it is the personality test. Now, this has been a life changer for me. I've tried it with my friends, like, hey man, AB, I've been trying to, I don't know. I'm like, okay, friends, just go and take the test. Come on, this is hard work. But for every person that have like obeyed and tried that thing, they're always like, oh my God. They always give me that, and it's like, it's so consistent. Oh my God, bro, whoa, this is it. Now, what this test will do, it's a very simple test. It's just like they'll ask you a question. What would you do if you were this? And you just have to like agree. Either you agree or you be neutral or you disagree to it. It's not like you're going to write down anything. It's just like agree, disagree, agree kind of stuff. You just check off box. At the end of the test, will give you an overview of who you are. It categorizes. They have 16 personalities actually. So I can't name all of them. Go and do your research. Don't stress me. Don't stress me. So we have like defenders, logisticians, campaigners, entrepreneurs, a whole lot of it's all set, but they're all grouped into different categories. And what this does is it shows you your strength, it shows you your weaknesses, and now based on this, it shows you how you behave in parenting, in relationships, in your career, your friends, and social life. It just gives you a breakdown of who you are. And when you do these things, it like gives you this. For an example, let's say you are at rock bottom, your life is messed up, and you're wondering what's wrong with me. So if you are like a campaigner, let me use campaigner for example. If you're a campaigner, you realize that maybe you have moved away from, because campaigners are always very humanitarian. They're always about projects that save the world. How can I impact people? How can I save the world? They're not really about profit. They're not profit oriented. They're people that will most likely run NGOs or work with NGOs. Anything that is just like giving to the world. That is campaigners. And at any point where they have drifted away from that point of view to a point where they're like all profit, they are likely to be messed up, because they'll feel that lack of fulfillment. They feel like even with the money they're making, they'll feel so dissatisfied, and at that point they can go into depression, anxiety, or any of those things. And it's not like, because, and if you look at them, their life is all like, why is this guy depressed? Like, you have the money, you have everything, what's wrong with you? That's it. So that depending on your personality type, it shows your strength and your weaknesses. And when you are at rock bottom, the first thing you want to know is your weakness, because your weakness will show, okay, this is what you're experiencing, and how the strength will now show how do you turn that around for you. So in the very first thing, when your life is there, you want to take a test to be aware of what is happening in your life. And with that text, once you're done with the test, you now have the result. You can now start doing your own personal research. You just write down stuff. Okay, you can now start writing down the process of transforming your life. And this is not to downplay the importance of journaling. Journaling is key to everything in life. Like, I will make an entire video about that, but for now, just know that when you are down, the first thing you have to do before journaling is taking a test, having a full awareness of who you are as a person, and then how to manage your strengths and your weaknesses. I hope this video is helpful to you. If it is, please, the website you can take your test is called 16personalitytest.com. This is not an affiliate. There's no affiliate here. I'm not earning from this. It's just something that's worked for me and I want to share it with you. So go and take the test, share it with your friends that you feel need to learn about this or know this, and I just hope it helps you out. And that's it. So we will continue our books challenge very soon again. So thank you for tuning in. If you're still watching, please subscribe. I will share more self-growth tips like this with you and just share my process with you, and I hope it inspires you to live a colorful life. So if you're here, thank you. Subscribe, leave a like, comment. Most importantly, comment. I want to know that you watched this video, you have your opinion to share with me. I'll read through them and listen, answer if you have questions, and then that's all good. So most importantly, stay colorful and see you in the next video. Bye for now. Peace. I said subscribe. Come on, video is over. Just subscribe.